So we're gonna start like the GIT, how to integrate the GIT with the local repository. Let me just share the screen. If you have any doubts, just let me know in between. So actually, like there are two ways you can integrate with the GIT. One is directly using the IDE, and the other one is using Git Bash. That's this one, this application. Okay. So yeah, show you how. So suppose, for example, take this. I have some. Yeah, take the example of this one. This is not integrated with GTA. So let's get this. So I'll right click over here. Then I will go to team. Then I will click on shape project. So I will click on this file and I will create repository. Repository is in the sense like the local repository. So when I go to this one, that's this one where the project location is. And there was yeah, this is the project. So now you can see that there is a new folder called GIT that has been created. Before creating this, there was no such folder. So let me show you the example of this. Mhm. So over here, you can see there is no such .git folder. So once you see that, you can understand yes, this project is not created with GIT, like the local repository has been created. So the second step is to also to create a new GIT repository. So the process is simple. Go to your home page. Over here, you can either click over here on the new or click over here. So I'm gonna type my new repository name, CM, and make it private or public. That's your wish. And click on create a new repository. Okay, so now we can get this ID and copy it. Okay, so how to integrate this? Again, you go back to team and now you click on commit. So over here, I'll just decide. So you can see all these unstaged changes, like all these changes that are need to be uh, like uh, committed to the sheet repository. So I will add all these files. Click on the double plus all this. Then you have to write a commit message. And you have to mention the author and the committer. Click on commit and push. You should get an error message because this repository is not connected to any Git repository. Click on OK, and then again click on push it again. Now you see that this is the code I have copied earlier, and these are some other credentials. I will show you how to get this one now. So this credential is not your username and password, just a regular GIT password. So this is another password that was okay with the username. And how to create it? You go here, go to your profile. Not profile. Yes, settings, and scroll down to developer settings. Then over here, you can see personal access tokens. Click on that and go to tokens, and you can create a new token here. So you can write a note like what the token is for. So I'll just write And you can set the expiration dates. Like I'll keep it 7 days for now for this token. And you can give access like what all like access the token like this particular token can get access to. So now I'm gonna click on just the repo and change the token. Then this is the token that has been generated. This will be the password. And you can read over here that you won't be able to see it again. So this like you can see this password only once. So copy it and paste it somewhere safe like wherever you want to access it. So right now I'm gonna just paste it on desktop and save it. Okay. So that same password, I will paste it here again. And you can click on store in secure storage to save it in this IDE. So suppose if I try to write something else, it will say invalid. So it will ask for the password name again. Just login. And now you can see that it's asking for push confirmation. And click on push. Yeah, like the repository is now pushed. And now we can try to cross check here. Go back to my profile. Go back to my repository. And yeah, now you can see all the files has been committed over here. So I have successfully pushed the repository, the local repository to Git repository using the IDE. So this is for Eclipse. And suppose now I want to push the changes. I make some changes over here and I want to push those changes. So suppose I will make changes over here like 6. Okay, I will save the file. Now automatically in Git staging, you can see this like this file has been you can add this to stage changes and click on the commit message and then you have to write a commit message. Since the repository is already been created, it will directly push it. Okay, so now it is enough to date. Now we can cross check over here. I'll refresh it and see that. So over here, let's see. Picture. Sorry, this is for another file. I have to change this another file, not this file. So my bad. Okay, no worries. So that's how you change. You make commit. You commit the changes, and it will be visible over here. So this is one way of trying like integrating the IDE and the GIT. And similarly, you can also push the changes like again this one. So using this, you can clone the data. So again, you import, click on import. No, no, okay. So I will show that another time now later. So this is one method how you can integrate with it. The second method is using git bash. Okay. Now I'm just gonna delete this so it will be easy for me again. These files. Okay, it's all right then. Click this one. This one. So now you can see that there is no local repository that has been created. So I'm gonna right click here and click on open git bash here. Now there are some commands you can just similar to command prompt. So there are some commands that you can use. The first one is to initialize the git. You can to git status. You can type git status, and it will show like if there is any repository that is present. So now you can see that there is no repository present. So you have to create a repository. You pass on this code to create the repository. Yeah, the repository has been created. Over here, you can see it. So I will create a new repository in GitHub. Let me test and Git samples. Okay. Yeah. And description. You are cloning it. Project. I will make it public or private. It doesn't like if you wish. And create one repository. So I will copy this again once again. Now you can see there is no code over here. There is nothing. Go back here. Go back to Git bash. Now I will type git. Now we can check the status again. So yeah, now you can see that all this events over like it says that there are no commits here. And you say all the time that has not been committed or any changes that has to be committed. Now, if it is in red, it is clear. Like if the file path is in red, it means that these files are not committed yet. And if it is in green, it means that those files are committed but not pushed into the repository. If nothing is shown here, it means that there are no files that is left to be committed. So I will connect to repository now first. We type git add space and the full stop. The last this one signifies that I want to add all the files. But if you want to add a specific file, suppose target, you write here, you type this and you press enter. But now I want to add all the files, so I will put this one and press enter. Okay. Then I will pass on the git commit message. Git message first. Commit. Okay. So I will check the status again. So it says that there is nothing to commit. So I will have to like nothing to commit. Nothing. So I will have to push it now. So git push with URL. So it says that there is no master branch. So we create the master branch. Yep, the branch has been created, and I will check the status again. So yeah, you see the ability to commit, create a working tree clean. I will type git push once again to cross check it. Yeah, everything up to date. I will go back to this. Yeah, you can see all the files are over here. So this is how you commit the changes to configure the Git and the local repository. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Yeah. I'm audible.
Yes, Satvik. So I will just share my screen.
Okay.
So this is the Git bash. I've just initialized it. And
Mm-hmm.
then do I need to, I mean, what should I do next? I should write the
So
address of the folder where the data is there, or
no, so you have to open the JIT wherever your like the repository is stored. Okay. So suppose this is where my okay, let me see. So this is where all my projects are stored. Suppose I want to connect the Java project to Git. I will go to click on the Java project, open that, and right click on the folder location, the folder location.
are you
Oh,
sharing your
sorry.
screen? Or,
Oh, sorry. My screen is not shared out. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, is it visible?
Yes.
So now you can see that this is where all my projects are stored. Okay. I will open the
Mm-hmm.
project folder. So suppose I open the Java project folder. Over here, I right click over here and click on Git bash here.
Okay.
So that's how you connect this one. So over here, you can see like how in this location, the Git bash has been opened. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Over there, you click on the you put the code Git init, and that's how you will
Mm-hmm.
get the Git this one. So take it here. Yeah, over here you can see. So that's how you initialize the initial the local repository.
Okay. Got it. Thanks.
Similarly, you can even pull the data and clone the data as well. So it's just like the steps are similar. Instead of git push, you type the code git pull pull. With if you want a specific remote, like a remote or a specific branch, you can type those as well. And same for push as well. If you want to push the code into a specific branch, you can type the name of the branch after git push. Okay. So similarly,
Mm-hmm.
for if you want to suppose I want to share my project with you. Okay. So I will share my project URL with you, and you can open the Git bash wherever in which folder you want. Open the Git bash and type in the code git clone. Paste the URL without any apostrophes or like that. So directly you can paste the URL and if you press enter, the code should clone over there. Maybe you can try it now. I will share my code. Hmm. So I have shared a code with you. If someone wants to try to clone it, you can do so. Any other questions or any doubts?
But it is whatever you shared, Satvik, it's your
Yeah.
account. So Mayur is
Yes. My
shared with
account.
the training Genjet account.
Yeah.
Mayur, it's but we need to clone on the that training Genjet
So
account, huh?
yeah, that's right. So you can do like this, like one person like Mayuri, she can create repositories directly on the trainings, and she will share the code directly with whoever wants to that one. Along with that, she will also has to share the personal access tokens. She can create multiple personal access tokens for each person. Otherwise, you can directly log into the GenZ the trainings portal and get the code from there, create the local the Git repository, get the code and upload it directly using either Git Bash or the IDE that's Eclipse or IntelliJ. All right. Any other questions?
And I clone the my personal ID. So I need to follow the all steps all for the clone to training account, or others we have any other options to directly clone clone from the my personal account to this training account?
So the steps are simple. Okay. The first one is you have to initialize your local repository, that is
Okay.
GIT
Yes.
INIT. Okay, I
Mm,
can let me just type it as okay. First one is GIT INIT. Okay,
okay.
is to
Okay.
create a local repository. Okay, and second
Okay.
step is to add those GIT ADD and space with full stop to add all the files.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
then you want to commit those changes. So this is the code. You can replace the message here with whatever commit code you want to message. You can type you want to. Then after committing, you have to push those. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the first step. And if you want to push it to a particular branch or particular this one, so remote, so you can modify it like this. Okay, see the number four is like you can either this or that you can do. So for most of the repositories, origin is like will be constant unless you change it. It would be on the origin, and master would be the name of the branch that you want to push it to. Okay, then this is the most important one.
Now, when we
CID
want to
status. Yeah, yeah.
access the training Git account, it asks for
Okay.
OTP,
Yes.
which will go to
Go to test
Paras
solution.
profile,
RS.
I think, towards
Okay, okay.
Paras. I was just opening, but the code isn't.
To that training email ID, na Mayuri.
A training Git account.
So we
Then
can do one thing. We'll create multiple repositories for each of them. Okay. Then we will copy those code, like whoever wants those the repositories, they can copy those codes and create the personal access tokens with the expiry maybe like 90 days or something. I don't know what's the longest. Let me just see.
पूछो क्या अभी कोड ये OTP
Sorry.
What, Mayuri?
पारस से मतलब WhatsApp पे पता नहीं वो
Oh,
देंगे
okay.
देंगे या नहीं.
हाँ थोड़ा बिजी है ना पारस तो yeah. So that we can do. So I have just checked like you can click on the option. There is no expiry option, but you have to be careful because once you like the code is visible only for once. If you forget the code, you can't do anything else but to create a new token. So yeah, Git status. The last one is Git status that you can use it at any stage to check the status of the Git repository. Okay, you can use it. Then this is to push the data. Then this is to pull the data. Similarly, like if you want to general, you want to pull the entire database, you can just put it git pull. You don't need to mention origin and master. And to clone the data, that's it. Replace the URL keyword with the URL which you want from which you want to clone it. Any other doubts?
If
So is
you
anyone
are
trying to?
okay, yes, I want to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you trying to share your screen?
Yes, just one second.
Yeah.
Is it visible? Hello.
Yes, Mayuri. Yes.
So what you said, what I have to do, I have to open the Git bash.
Yeah. You can download the Git bash.
I have it.
No, no, like you have to open Git bash from there. You want to create a Git repository from the folder. That's the most important.
Go to folder and right click.
So are you trying to upload the code, push the code, right? So
So from IntelliJ,
so you have that airline flow, right? Try to open that
uh,
airline flow in the Explorer.
just one second. Then what?
So this is the product. Right click over here
Hmm.
and click and open. Click in the option. Click on show more options.
Git bash here.
Yeah, Git bash.
Hmm.
Let it initialize. Yeah.
After going on
So
the particular project in the Explorer, then we have to Git bash there.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Okay. So you
Git
can type
space
git status.
status.
You see that there is no git repository that has been created over here. So you
Hmm.
will create one git init init initialize shortcut initialize.
Git init.
Yeah, that's it. So
Okay.
once again you can press the git status.
Hmm.
So you can see that there is no commits yet, and the files, there are 4 files that has not been uploaded to the repository since they are in red. Okay.
Untracked file
So
means these files, no, already in the idea pom.xml and source from the
yeah,
project.
whatever is in red color, it's not uploaded yet.
Okay.
Just
What
a
next?
minute. Yes, sorry. Yeah, so now you can create a GIT repository. Go to GitHub.
Hmm.
Now create a repository.
New create repository.
Did you type the name? You can write in the description as well. So is this your ID or the training's ID? Yeah,
This
your
is my
ID.
ID.
Okay. So copy the URL. No, not this, not this. Yeah, over there. And go back to git bash. Git bash, git bash. This is already open. You can check over there down the last tab. So now type in git add space dot.
Git space add na.
Git dot that's git space add space dot.
Okay, dot.
Yeah. Now enter. Okay. Now the next step is like you have to type in the commit message. Git commit.
What will this do?
I'm not so sure, but it doesn't matter much.
No, this command git add space
So
dot.
the git command, like if you want to add those files, like it's a command to say that the files you want to add those, you want to commit, you want to push those files. So dot signifies that you want to add all the files. If you want to add just a particular file, like src slash, instead of dot, you specify git add src slash. But since you want to add all the files, you press dot.
Okay.
Now you have to put in a commit and a commit message. So git
Git space
commit
commit.
space
Hmm.
dash m. Oh, not this dash, minus. Yeah,
Okay.
space inverted commas, double inverted commas,
Hmm.
and write your message.
Hmm. Enter.
Yeah, enter. So yeah, this I forgot to tell. So you have to configure your your username and this username and name. Okay. So you can type the copy those command and replace with you can copy the first command, that is git config. No, not that
Git
one.
commit.
Below git config,
Okay.
first one. Only first one, you can copy first one for now. No, it won't work like that. So you have to right click and paste it.
Hmm.
And now, okay. Now replace the email view.example with your email, the email which you want to specify. Your email, that is mayuri.generate right?
Username na.
Not username, email.
Yeah.
That generate mail you can write it. Okay.
Enter.
So one more thing is like, yeah, wait. So in that code, you can see dash dash global, right? So you are trying to configure for the entire system, your whole machine. So whenever you for this entire machine, that would be your email ID. If you want it only for this particular code, you can remove the dash dash global. Only for the repository, you can remove that. But if you want it for the entire system, you can type the global. So if you don't want it, you can remove the global.
What will that do? What you said?
So now like it will configure your entire system whenever you try to use the git bash, right?
Okay.
So for this ID, it will be created. If you remove the global, it's only for this particular repository, that is a local repository. Only for this local repository, this email ID would be used.
Okay. Enter.
Yeah, enter. So there is second one, right? If you scroll up, there is a second code. So you can, yeah,
I made mistake.
you can change it. So for that, try to copy it again. You can press the up arrow. You can press the up arrow. It's already configured for the global user, so you can later remove it. It's already configured. Okay. So
Okay.
now you try to press the up arrow
Hmm.
and go to the last command before this. Up, keep pressing up one. Yeah. Next. Yeah, this one. Try this again. Try the commit again. Commit one.
This.
Yeah. Okay. Now it is committed. Now you can press the git status once again. So there is nothing to commit. Now you have to push the code. So git push space. Use paste the URL.
Why is this arrow coming up?
Uh, Try to paste it again. Try paste it again.
This is from here, I think. From a HTTP only.
Okay, instead of copying over there, you can write next to the URL, there is a box, right? The copy box.
Okay, fine. This is fine.
Yeah. In the end, also you have to remove that dash.
Now enter.
Yeah.
Git push. To have this happen automatically from branches without a tracking upstream.
Oh, sorry. Now we have to not URL, not URL.
Yeah.
Oh, git push. That's just git push.
What you
No,
are saying? Only git push.
yeah, only git push. So, like now it's specifying for the remote user list one article URL, right? So you can add that one with that format. Git remote add name URL.
Git remote and this format.
Yeah, that format. The name would be your repository name in GIT. You can even remove the backup brackets as well.
Name is my username, na?
No, not username, the repository name. I think it's airline code, right? You can even remove the brackets. The brackets are not supposed to be here. Even though maybe you have to remove the brackets as well.
But it is asking na for the bracket.
No. Just you don't need the brackets. And remove the first bracket and try pressing enter. Try pressing enter now.
Have to give this name also, na?
No, try pressing it like we'll see what happens.
No need of this name.
And I think so C is also captain. Yeah, okay. Now try that again. Git push.
But
Okay,
upstream
yeah,
I have
yeah.
done.
Because there is no branch that has been created, right? So just copy that one and paste it. It will work.
This one.
Yes, that one. Try not to put the capital R. Yeah, just yeah. So you are creating a master branch now.
You can check now the status also now.
Yeah, you can check the status again. Nothing to commit. Now go back to your Git repository and refresh the file, the page.
Which command?
No, your Git repository. That website, your website. The browser, like your GIT hub is open right over there. Yeah, refresh it. Yeah, your code is not out.
Okay.
On test, maybe your code will be there. Yeah. It's a little tricky to use it at first, but once you try 2 or 3 times, it becomes easier. All right. Now, Mayuri, try to make changes over here
Mm-hmm.
and try to pull the code. Like maybe you can just simply add a file over here instead of touching the code.
Mayuri, go back and click on that code button.
No, instead of writing data, like instead of writing a code.
Yes, there is a code button. Yeah, here you can copy that thing. Right, Nasati?
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was trying to pull the code, right? So unless you make any changes, you cannot pull the code, right?
Okay.
If you do
Yeah.
not make any changes, can't we pull it?
Yeah. So add file over here. Click on add file.
Hmm.
Left to the code. Just left to the code.
Add file.
Copy.
Code green char also.
First need to open this. No, then add file option is there.
20 बोल दे फिर से और पिया नहीं है ना कॉफी और भी होगा हेलो या sorry yeah try to move this name your file split it copy भी करो you can copy भी था ना तो
What is
just give me a minute
Give him a minute. He's going to have a coffee.
a coffee? In a minute. Arun, what to do next? Commit changes?
Yes. Change that one.
Now what?
Okay. Your code on this. Yes. Now click on that.
Code?
Yes.
Or what?
yeah you can go back to
Copy.
git bash now. No need all this no need to do all this you can go
Copy that
directly to
one.
git bash
Especially
Huh?
now.
and try to git status
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we need to check that
okay
status.
and
On
try
run
to
filter.
git pull yep now check your local repository your file explorer and see if your file is added now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Add it.
Yeah, so that's how you push to pull it. And similarly, if you want to clone a data, like you don't have a repository, my repository, I have uploaded it to GitHub. And I have already shared you the link in the chart. You can copy that and in whichever folder you want to paste it, right click like open the git bash over there. You will type git clone and the URL. My easier way is you can directly delete in
How?
your repository and push the code.
In repository means in file explorer.
Yeah, delete here
Delete,
and
delete this. Fine.
go back to bash. Git status deleted, right?
Hmm.
So the same thing, no changes added to commit. So again, you can do git push. Not this line, you don't need to do all those. Yeah, git push. Again, git status.
And that's done.
Okay. I don't think so. This will go
No.
deleted. Okay, that
Postgres.
delete directly here. Yeah, delete directly here. Maybe on the right side. Scroll down on there. Oh no,
Nothing.
on the three dots, in the three dots. Scroll down here.
Delete file.
Okay. Commit changes.
Changes.
Okay, and now you can push it again or pull it again. Git status. Pull. That's it.
Okay. One file changed.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. 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 How much time you took for this pull and push studying?
Maybe like how much time did it take, Arun? Any idea? Like 2 to 3 hours, right? Half day, you can say half day.
Mm-hmm. अच्छा है.
Now is it clear for everyone?
Somebody can take that trainings Git account, and we can
Okay.
then add those other projects over there.
Okay.
Whenever Paras will be available, like in morning or whatever.
So once like if someone gets access to the training, just create all the repositories, create tokens, and share it. That's it. No, we don't need to worry that later again. Okay.
In
So
only a
then
single repository, we can add all projects.
I'm not sure about that. Even I had that same doubt, like single repository, only one repository can be connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for the
I
mail one,
think
that will work,
for
right?
for that repository, we have created one single branch, that is the master branch.
Hmm.
We'll need to create the sub branches.
Yeah. In a proper project, you have to type that one like git push origin with a branch name, or the branch one, branch two, or like something.
Yes.
But for now, I just did it in a simple way. But later on, if you're working on an actual project, you have to do it that way.
Now also, how can we add it? Like, if we will get the trainings, Git ID, what to do over there to add all the projects in single Git
Mhm.
repository, or we'll need to create other branches?
So you do one thing. Once you get the ID, create a repository for each one. So one repository under the name of Sujata for Arun, for yourself, for other Mayuri, like that. You create with that name and share the link. Or you share the repository that one and the links, right? And also create the personal access tokens. One token could work for all. If everyone is fine, we can just create one token and share it with everyone.
Mm, okay, we'll check that.
But if everyone wants their own token, you can create multiple tokens and share them. The token is just nothing but just to interact with the repository, nothing else.
One single token will be accessible for all these repositories, na? Which we
Yeah, that
will
will be
some
enough. Yes.
profile setting, something that additional setting and developer
Hmm. So you can do
token.
one thing, create the token and select all the checkboxes. So we don't need to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
So if no one has any other questions, we will end the call. Sorry, Deepak.
No, no, no any question.
Do anybody have the idea of extend report?
No,
Mayuri. Mayuri Himdekar.
Hello.
Do you know how to create that extend report?
Sorry.
Do you have the code for extend report?
No.
Okay.